Hey people, let me show you a little something about censorship. Last year when I post a movie, within within the first day I'd have maybe 60 views and they would be from all the countries. I had 98 countries watching my videos last year. And you scroll over them and it'll throw a flag over there. But I had countries, all small countries in South America, and African countries in all of Europe, and Russia and China. And now I've only get Australia and the United States and Canada. Last year when I would post a movie, I would look and I would have 98 countries on the list. So don't believe censorship ain't real, and it's happening all over Europe and Asia and Africa and South America. They try to shut us all up. They try to wall us all in, try to keep us all separate. But yeah, I used to be able to poke on 98 of these countries, and I had views. Especially in Italy. I think the Pope was watching. So I believe the reason for this is because this old Quran is written in the same language. I haven't learned this alphabet yet. It looks impossible. If you grew up in America reading that simple print type, this really looks impossible. I'm going to have to do it in the future. But they're using the same word for God, Allah. It's the same word in your Bible, in the original Bible anyway. They changed it to Kario in the Greek, but in the Hebrew it's Allah, and different forms of Allah is given the meaning God. And I'm pretty sure that this is the same English language, or the primitive English alchemy. It's all about alchemy, and they do the same thing as they do the rabbis. They brainwash them into believing that this is what it means, and they never try to read it. Because I had viewers all over Eurasia, around there, and I'm pretty sure that that's what the censorship's about. They don't want anybody to learn how to read this, because it's magic is what it was called. It was magic. It was knowing the astrology and what's going to happen in the future, and that's what Dog Chaldeans is all about. The astrology and foretelling the future by the stars. Been doing it for no telling how long, maybe 30,000 years. But yeah, this print looks impossible. I imagine it's going to take a week just to learn how to separate the letters from each other. But yeah, we were all one, and we're all brainwashed into believing that we have different gods, and all our holy books are all about the same God. It's Allah. And don't take my word for it. Go to Bible Hub and find these words meaning God. Here's Jehovah. This is Lord. And there's a whole bunch of different words for Lord. And you'll see even that Horus means Lord. When you click on this, it won't take you there for some reason there. Even Ha means Lord. And there's a whole bunch of others, Adoni. But if you go to this one, the God, the Elohim, click on that one, you'll see a whole list of, and they all have one thing in common: Allah, Bela Hey, Bela Ha. All of them have the Allah in them. There's looks like about 80 different Allahs. That's all they have in common is the Allah in them. And some of them you'll see if it's just AL is God, and some it's ALE is God. Allah, Elohim, Elohi, Elohox, and that E is the A, the AL, ALA, ALE, Allah, ALE, Allah, Ale, the Ale form. The I am is the work from or the form. The Ale form. If you read long enough, you'll find a spot where this AL, meaning God here, all, will mean these, and it'll also mean no, all in the same sentence. They'll give it 3 different meanings. But here's another list of names of God. Baal, Al, El, Allah. They all have this in common. Ezekiel, the Ale. And sometimes even this word meaning not here. La, they give it the meaning no. But it means learn, to bind to knowledge. And they don't want you to learn. But you'll find it in the same sentence. It'll mean God, it'll mean not. La. And it'll also mean these, all in the same sentence. So there's a big truth they're hiding, and this was a book for the kings. They and we fought. Sometimes in our history, we fought and we won because the kings were all abusing the people, and we fought and we won, and we printed this book up, and that was the new covenant, that everybody had access to the book. Whether they wanted to learn how to read or not was on them. The covenant said we had the book, and they said no problem, and they just changed the presses and started printing in a different language and changed our book. Trying to wake up, people. The only way to beat them is quit honoring their money. Sounds impossible to do it, and everybody's just got to wake up and see what the problem is with their ego, and cure their ego problem, and don't worry about everybody else, and just go out and do your job. If it's a necessary job, just go out and do it. And whoever's running them fuel pumps, they're just going to have to pump the fuel. And whoever's pumping that fuel out the ground, you just have to pump it out the ground, and know that when you go to town, that people are going to feed you. And you just have to quit using their money is the only way to get rid of their power. As long as money is your God, they control you. They got us trapped in this ever-going circle, and everybody's got some kind of pension with a government stamp on it. Everybody thinks that they've worked and paid in, and the government owes them something. But when it comes time, it's that money's going to be worthless anyways. It's going to be like Enron. All your money's just going to disappear, and nobody's going to ever chase it down and see where your money went. They, and everybody, half America gets some type of a government check, and another 30% are working contract government, and and so they're stuck in this big loop. You're trapped. You can't beat it. And the only way to beat it is everybody's got to wake up. We got to become one and quit using their money, you know. And people that work at the bank and all they do is count money for a living, you know, they're not gonna have a job. And it doesn't mean anybody's gonna go hungry. It just means that they're gonna have a lot of free time to help feed the world, you know. And it won't take long, and within a couple years, the whole world will be better off. I'm not the whole world, you know. The people that have this huge ego problem, they're going to feel lost. You're going to have a lot of people jumping off the top of buildings in New York because they survive on their ego and how they can make millions of dollars a day flipping people. And they're the problem with the world. That's the problem. All right. Good day, folks.